Here we have a 2019 on a 19 registration, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 516 CDI, EVM Elegance 16-seat mini coach. So, we're at Sims Travel this afternoon, possibly one of the most scenic locations for a coach operator. I'm not going to say in the UK, but certainly in England. So I'm going to give you the full vista here. Right, have a look. I'm going to give you the full 360. Because we're at the western edge of the Lake District in Eskdale, which is just off the sort of Barrow to Whitehaven road. I said just off. As just off as you're going to get. We're at Sims Travel, proper traditional family-run coach operator, exactly like you used to have back in the day. Pillar of the community. Community was built, or everything from the community was done by the local coach operator. Unfortunately, we don't live in that climate these days, but Sims keeps going with well-presented vehicles, quite a modern fleet. This one's lovely, to be honest, for a little coach. Euroliner wheel trims are fitted, as you can see. Bodywork on the offside is all good. No signs of corrosion, nothing. Okay. We've got a van style rear end, and I'm going to show you the luggage shortly. We've got a reverse camera fitted. Bodywork's all good here. Again, nothing to worry about. In here, this is what you get with a van style rear. See, if you had a coach built rear, you'd lose half of this, right? Because it's covered up with a panel. With the van style rear, you get full height top to bottom for your luggage. Now that's a pain if you don't have a shelving to separate, because everything will just tip. So sensibly placed shelf, that I think is lift up a little bit. No, it's fastened actually. No, it's fixed. You do sometimes get them that you can lift them up. This one isn't, it's fixed. But you've got a drop well boot, loads of luggage space in there, 16 to the airport. As long as they're not going away for like a month, I don't think you'll struggle there. You know, you will get it in. We're going to shut it because it makes a big dinging noise inside. Back down the near side again, she's good. Now I will point out the Elegance is like the entry level EVM badged product that's sort of coaches. You know, it's not a van conversion with a, well, it is a van conversion. Well, I mean, it's not a van with a slam door. It's got a power door and everything else, but you know, you sort of got Elegance, avant-garde, exclusive, and then finally Grand Tourer, which is coach built. So that's where we are, but when you get inside you won't think it. So we're going to jump on board, and once we're on board, we've got 16 reclining seats. Now these are up spec from what you'd normally get in an Elegance, right? So 3-point seat belts are fitted. We've got full leather trim in this grey leather with the red trim with the extra padding in the flaps there. So proper seats. You've got USB connectors at every seat. So nobody's going to get on this and go, looks cheap, looks uncomfortable, whatever. They're going to get on this and think, do you know what a nice little bus this is. You know, we've actually got a little coach here, not a van with seats in. So, working down from the top, as we always do, we've got full internal length luggage racks. We've got individual passenger service units. We are fully air conditioned. I can feel that. Single glazed windows with decorative curtains. And we've got a wood effect laminate to the floor. She's in, considering she's 6 years old, she's in really, really good condition for her age, I have to say. Can't really find any faults internally. And then when we get down to the business end at the front, we've got multifunction steering wheel. Just like your car, you can work everything off your steering wheel pretty much. keyless ignition. We've got a multimedia system with Bluetooth connectivity. Okay, she's Euro 6 obviously, with a, unusually, but preferable for some people, a 6-speed manual gearbox. What that will give you is far better MPGs than an automatic. Mileage, just over 200,000 kilometres, so she hasn't worked hard. In fairness, most of the time she probably just runs up and down the valley on a school contract, with, you know, some nice little private hires and airport transfers in between. And that's probably her life, in fairness. But honestly, as little coaches go, you ain't going to sort of get much better than this one. So just to recap, she's a 2019 on a 19 registration, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 516 CDI, EVM Elegance, 16-seat mini coach.